Okay, is it working? Yes, it's working. Mary meets everybody. It's Raven here. I know I did not plan this, so I'm hoping and praying some people can join the live thing because I have to go to work soon, so that's why I'm doing it now. So, Mary meet everybody. It's Raven here. It's been a while. Basically, this is a come sit with me. I'm going to explain what's going on in my life, and I just like chit chatting with everybody on here since I haven't been on here in a while. First, financial life has gone down the shit, which is why for like a week I wasn't on here because my phone was shut off. I had no internet. I was going psychotic. The only internet I had was going to one of my friend's house or going to Denny's, which both their Wi-Fi was terrible. I would not upload videos to save my fucking life. So that happened, and both jobs I'm not making any money because hours have been cut, and no one's coming to both jobs because of the shitty weather. Yay. But anyway, of all seriousness, first I wanted to announce my... I can't see that. Alright, more. I love your eye contact. Thank you. Which I can't really see out of these too much because, like, out of the corner of it, it's kind of a little blurry. But I love them. Thank you. I can't wear these to work, unfortunately, which sucks ass. So, whenever I'm outside of work, I'm wearing them. I'm always dressing creepy now. But what the hell was I saying? My first name, I'm going through the process of... Good morning, Witchy Gem. I'm going through the legal process of changing my first name from Brian legally to Raven. I've been contemplating this since I was 18 years old. And I'm finally going through with it. I, of course, talked to my parents because I feel they gave me that name, so I wanted to talk to them. They said I can do it. They just will never call me Raven. I told them you can go ahead and call me Brian still because that's the name you're used to. But I'm legally going through with it, whether they like it or not. That's what I told them. So it'll be changed to Raven soon. My coworkers are having a little bit of hard time trying to call me Raven because they're not used to it yet. Everybody was used to me being called Brian because I never told them about my name Raven because the whole witchcraft world in YouTube is separate from my work world. I don't tell anyone about it. They know I'm a witch. They sometimes come to me for tarot readings and stuff, but I don't really talk about it as much, which I should. Like right now, this weather is bullshit. It's too cold. It's like in the negatives right now. 2 days ago, make them right, make them. That's what I should do. Other like customers, like there are customers who've been coming in that don't know who the hell I am. They know me right off the bat as Raven now. Um, what the hell was I saying? It is so damn cold to the point right now where I went into my bedroom. I said, "Fuck this," walked out because for some reason in my apartment, my bedroom is the coldest room in the house. No matter in the apartment, no matter what I do, I have the heater in there in full blast right now, trying to let it warm up before I go back in there. Because I tried doing my morning ritual. I said, "Fuck this shit. Bye. No, I can't do this in this cold weather." So I'm sitting out in the living room. I slept out here in the living room because it's more warm. I'm good. I don't want to go to Phoenix. I don't want to move to Arizona or any of that. Well, this is Ohio. Ohio, it's the only state that I know you can go from spring, summer, winter, back to spring, then back to winter. It's the only state I know that you need a heater and an air conditioner in your room at the same damn time because you never know what weather you're going to get. It's weird. I'll be 29 in Georgia tonight. Oh, snow fun. Fuck my life. Forgot my train of thought for a second. I hope everybody enjoyed the lunar eclipse that happened last night. I was at work while it happened. I am doing my full moon ritual tonight once I get out of work because I'm not going to be there overnight. I'll be there till like 10. So I'm telling my coworker, let's hurry the hell up and close. I want to go. I want to do my ritual. I'm not letting any customers get to me. Ooh. What was I going to say? update in life to, as of recently, I have been cutting more people out of my life. I've been cutting negative people out. I try to stay positive even in the most negative, shitty situations. I always try to look for the positive in things. I tried not to complain. But it's a normal human emotion to sometimes bitch, to let it out. But I always try to smile and see the positive in things. Some people call me selfish for this, but I don't mind being a. I can't even get the fucking words out right. A shoulder cry on for my friends. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind that. But as of recently, it's just been feeling like people only come to me as a counselor, which is starting to get on my damn nerves. And it's draining my energy and it's draining my time. So when so and so, give an example, calls me or wants to complain about their life, I'm going to limit the time to like maybe 15 minutes. And I'm going to calmly tell them, hey, I understand, comfort them, but hey, I got to go. I got to get off the phone. I need to go relax. Too much negative emotions from other people make me sick. It gets me depressed, mopey, and I don't want to deal with it. So I'll help out as much as I can, but I need to help myself too. And if somebody's only coming to me as a counselor to vent to me about things, I really don't want to be around them. It's like, I'm not your counselor. You can go call a counselor. Cut a lot of good. That's a thing too in the witchy community. This is why I don't really come on here either. I'm probably gonna get bashed for this. I really don't care. A lot of the witches on here are becoming stuck up. They're becoming negative as hell in the witchcraft community. They're becoming dictators, um, trying to tell other witches how to practice their craft or insult them. Like that one idiot that I had, I don't know who he was. I blocked his ass for calling me a retard, a dumbass, a fake witch. For my Dragon's Blood video, Dragon's Blood 101, I did whatever research I could. Apparently, I didn't put all the information that was there about Dragon's Blood, and I didn't know about the information. So he called me an idiot. I had another witch on here, which I didn't block him. His comment annoyed me a little bit. Well, what the hell was his comments? About one of my altar videos. How he doesn't understand how Wiccans combine so many paths or combine two different deities. And I'm tired of it. Like, it's annoying as fuck. I understand we're on the internet. I understand that people have their opinions. But don't tell others how to do their craft. Don't tell others what the hell they do. Because Wicca itself is not a definitive religion. It's not a set doctrine. The only doctrine that it has that is set is the belief, the threefold law, the goddess and God, and the Wiccan Rede. Other than that, it's a very personal religion. Every Wiccan I've met is extremely different. They're not all the same. They don't follow the same thing. I've even met some Wiccans who don't follow the Wiccan Rede. It's just up to that Wiccan. Like, I follow it, but I follow my own version. Harm none, but take no shit. Because the major problem with a lot of new age fluffy stuff, or not fluffy, I take that back because that's a fucked up word. I don't like that word. New agers, especially when they're new Wiccans, they're paranoid about darker things in witchcraft. And witchcraft itself is neutral. So, if you're afraid of that stuff, I don't think you should be touching witchcraft. That's just my opinion. Because you have to be able to do the dark shit in order to do the light stuff. That's just my opinion. A witch who cannot hex is a witch who cannot heal. And I do believe in that very firmly. I just don't believe you should go out of your way to be an asshole. You shouldn't go out of your way to tell people how to practice their shit. Mind your damn business. That's just my 2 cents. And it's like I noticed too, the more my videos are getting more views, I'm getting more subscribers. These people are putting more of their opinions in my videos, which is fine. You're entitled to your opinion, but I'm just gonna block your ass. Say, like, it depends on how they come at me. If they come at me very rude, they're just straight up insult me, I'm gonna block you. I'm not fighting with you. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for internet bullies. I just don't. I don't have time for the elitist views. I don't have time for that shit. What was it, too? As of recently in my life, I'm just tired of it. I'm not gonna put up with it anymore. That's how I view it. If you hex me, I'm sending it back. Don't fuck with me. But anyways, pretty soon I'll be making videos about like energy works, the basics of witchcraft, as I'm getting back more into the basics of the building blocks of witchcraft and magic. Oh, I thought my video froze because earlier I was recording a video, my phone just stopped recording halfway through. Like, what the fuck? That's why I did the live video. So that's pretty much it on that. I. What else? I'm trying to think what else. My love life is shit. I did have a guy I was interested in. We were talking. I remember I talked about it and talked about the dude in a video, a few videos back. It didn't work out. He kept coming up with excuses not to come meet me. He kept coming up with excuses not to go on the dates. Every time we both had a day off, he just stopped talking to me. He wouldn't respond. And then now I found out he's dating somebody else. So I was like, okay, why talk to me, blah, 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 get to know each other if you're not even going to bother trying to go on a date? That was a waste of my fucking time. A huge waste of my time. That too, and a lot of people don't want to date me because I am polyamorous. I stayed with that. I really don't care for monogamy. I just don't. Um, I don't have visions of getting married. I don't have visions of doing any of that shit. It just doesn't align with me anymore. I don't want to get married again. Maybe like a spiritual wedding, but I will never get legally married again. I'm not going through that. A lot of people don't like the fact that I am into darker shit. They don't like the fact that I'm a drag queen, that I'm a goth, which is fine. Whatever. Well, I don't really identify as goth. I just dress creepy and listen to goth music. I don't want to identify as goth because the people in that community sometimes are very vicious and mean if they find out you listen to anything else besides goth music half the time. Not all of them, but there are elitists in that group. Mm-hmm. I don't have a social life either. Basically, all I do is just hook up with people now. Which even that's boring. Yawn. Because people don't know what they're doing. Especially the tots I meet don't know what to do with their member, with their little piece. Uh, Even guys with bigger ones don't know what the fuck they're doing in bed. Um, which, this is one thing about me that's my favorite form of magic is sex magic because I get a lot of energy out of it. That is one thing I do want to talk about on my channel. I've never discussed it. I've never said it before. I think I haven't because it's like highly controversial in the witchcraft community. But I am unfortunately a psychic vampire. I call it an energetic diabetic. Basically, when you're a psychic vampire, you sometimes cannot produce your own energy. So you have to feed off other people or take it from other people. I usually take it from Earth. I take it from the goddess. But sometimes I need some energy from other people. Sometimes, like I just do. And sex to me is the one way how I get it, the highest way. So, but it's also tricky because when you have sex with people, you're fusing with their energies. So whatever depression, whatever crap they had, you get that damn energy. Unfortunately, ugh. So basically, an energy STD. Ugh. Oh goddess, and I've been. The older I get, the more, how to put it, blunt, the more vulgar I'm becoming. Like, I just don't shut my mouth. I say what's on my mind now, which is kind of getting me into trouble at work. Because I've just flat out gotten into it with a few coworkers. Like, at my other job, there's a new coworker who just came in with an attitude immediately. I'm like, oh, no. I cussed her out. I'm like, you're not going to talk to me like that. You're going to lose your attitude. You can go. I'm not putting up with that shit. Um, Pretty much, that's it for now. Goddess. And this is the other thing, too, when it comes to making videos, I don't have that creative spark that I used to have. I have writer's block when it comes to making videos. So, which is why I usually just do these type of videos. And I just rant and go on and on and on forever. But you guys don't seem to mind that. You guys actually seem to enjoy that, so. So yeah, I am a psychic vampire. Or I don't really like saying that word. It's just weird. Sometimes I need energy from people. And that's just all I have to say about that. Um, yes, of course, I can draw up energy during ritual, but sometimes, like outside of ritual, I need what's known as feedings. Because I notice that I become cranky, tired, depressed when I don't interact with people sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to interact with people because people piss me off. The human race annoys me, whatnot. So, and like a huge recurring theme that keeps appearing in my life is like Satanism, Luciferianism, because I do align with the beliefs of Satanism and beliefs of satanic stuff, but I just don't believe in Satan. I don't care for that whole shit. But I do agree with some of the teachings of Satanism, which is why people always think I'm a Satanist. Like some witches that I meet, they're like, "Are you a Luciferian or a satanic witch?" I'm like, "No, I'm a Wiccan." Because I'm not one of the Wiccans that are into the light stuff all the time and rainbows and unicorns and shit. I like creepy shit, bats, skulls, underworld. I like dark shit. As you can see, I like creepy shit. I like scary, dark things because I find beauty in it. I find the beauty in the human biology. Like when I was a teenager, I actually wanted to become a coroner or a forensics pathologist because I am obsessed with death, not wanting to die, but I'm obsessed with the process of death and the process of preparing the bodies and all that scientific stuff. I'm really into biology. It was my best subject. Next to history in school was biology and history, especially ancient history. The kids I was in class with accused me of cheating because I had nothing but 100% on all my tests for ancient history. I was like, no, I just know this shit. Especially ancient history of Egypt and mythology. I love it. In school, I did fail in English. I did fail in math because the books we had to read for English were fucking boring. I remember when I was in middle school, they called my parents to the school to have a meeting. I loved history in school too. Had a photographic memory for dates, right? I love history, except American history. American history I found absolutely fucking boring and I did not pay attention. This unfortunately comes from me having Mercury and Gemini. If something does not catch my interest immediately, it's just like a fucking bird staring at a wall. I won't pay attention. It won't go into my brain. It will not process. Because like I was saying, the teachers when I was in middle school, my parents were pissed off. They thought I had a learning disability, or the teachers were suggesting that I was mentally challenged. Which I flat out just told my teachers, which my parents got mad about this. I don't care. This shit you're teaching me is boring. I don't want to pay attention. That's why I'm getting Fs. I don't care about 2x over y equals this triangle. I don't care about that shit. It's not teaching me. It's not nurturing my soul, man. When I was in school, I was reading books about astrology, reading books about witchcraft and tarot cards. I don't give two shits about this stuff. It's not going to help me in life. Math is stupid. To me in school, the only thing we need to know is like your basic math, addition, subtraction, multiplication, percentages for later in life. Because that's the only thing I use in life is I use percentages a lot because I work as a cashier and I'm a server. So sometimes I have to do math by my head because sometimes our computers don't work properly. So I know that stuff very well. We need to know history because history is important to human stuff, but not the shit they teach in school because sometimes stuff they teach in schools, at least in the American school system, it's lies. They don't tell you the proper truth of history, unfortunately. And they try, I think they don't teach ancient history anymore, or specifically religions in school because of the whole Christians bitching stuff. So I remember when I was in middle school, we learned about Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam. We learned about many different religions. Exactly. How much algebra or geometry have you used today? I haven't used it at all. I have not used it once since I got out of high school, which was how many years ago? Hold on. I'm 20. About to become 26 soon. 25, 24. About almost 8 or 9 years ago, around that period, I'm not counting. But it's been a long time since I've been out of high school, and not once have I used algebra since I got, well, I tried taking algebra class in college because of my degree required it, but I failed like 3 times, so I said, fuck it. I even had 2 tutors. I was staying after college. Everything. These people were very kind to me. They were very loving and nice. They told me the shit in details. Like, they broke it down to the easiest thing. I still just couldn't grasp the damn concept of it. So I was just like, fuck this, I'm done. Which is why I didn't go to school to become a coroner and shit, because I don't have the patience for math. And there was like 4 or 5 math classes required for the degree. Fuck that. Now, you talk about mythology, you talk about spirituality, and even just like astronomy or astrology and things about the human body, then yes, you got my attention. I am absolutely obsessed with biology. I'm obsessed with learning how the body works and how organisms work. And I get all scientific with that shit. I am into science. Because even scientists admit that there's energy, like how it is in witchcraft, but they just don't have proof of it. But they admit that there's energy that comes from certain things. So, what the hell was I talking about? See, now I'm like, that's how you know I smoke too much weed, too. My thoughts get all over the fucking place. It's probably, what time is it? Probably like 1 or something. Oh, it's only 12:39. Okay. Because pretty soon I gotta finish my morning ritual, which I was supposed to do at like 10 in the morning, but I didn't do that. Um, and take a shower and whatnot and get ready for work tonight. Ugh. Thank God it's only 5 to 10. Thank the goddess. Thank you, Hecate. If you hear a noise, it's people walking down the hallway. That's pretty much, no. I'm going to stay on for like maybe 5 or 10 more minutes to see if anyone else joins in and whatnot. Does anyone, the 2 people who are watching, do you guys have like any questions that you want to ask me during the like last 5 or 10 minutes so I can interact more? Thank you. And I thank you for watching and dealing with my crazy ass. It's just, there are times, it's life, you'll have those little ruts and shit in your life. It's a part of life, unfortunately. I'll get out of it. I always do. I should do more videos showing my rituals. The only time I only did one video showing my morning routine. I should show how I do my SBAT, how I do my other self and cleansings, and deities I work with. I do work with quite a few. Fuck. I work with Hecate and Hades right now. They're my matron and patron deities. They're the main OGs I work with. Kalima, Thoth, Isis, Osiris, Anubis. Who else? Apollo. Right now, as of now, Aphrodite is making her way into my life. And maybe Lilith. I do work with quite a bit of deities. Those are the main one. Who else? And Ganesha, too. Work with Lilith and Set. Lilith, I'm almost worked with. Set, I don't care for Set. If I do show a ritual again on YouTube, it'd be like a generic one, but I won't show my personal ones. Like my personal rituals and magic I don't share on here, like certain spells and shit I don't share. Um, I certainly will never show me doing a spell on here. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. If I do show a spell, it's just like something generic real quick, just to teach. Set in Egyptian mythology, for some reason, I never connected to him. I never liked him in mythology. I don't know why. And I'm attracted to the darker deities, but Set's one of them I don't care for. Lilith, yes, I have always been fascinated by her. I love her mythology. And yeah, me too. My list of deities is growing more as I'm getting older, and more deities are coming into my life. Show the whole thing, yeah. What was I saying? Because, fuck, my battery's at 10%. No, so I have to cut this short soon. But anyway, what the hell was I saying? Damn it. Fuck. As I'm getting older too, I changed from like Egyptian path more, because I always worked with the more Egyptian deities. Now it's going more towards Greek deities. what was I saying? Like more towards Greek rituals and even hoodoo rituals. Um, like I was even at a time I was, what the hell is it called? Egyptian Wiccan, Tamarin Wiccan is what the word was. For a short period of time, I was obsessed with Egypt, but now it's more towards Greek mythology. I'm obsessed with Greek now. Ugh, my mouth is dry. The first deity that I ever connected with was Thoth. Was the very first male deity I ever connected with. The second one was Isis. Then slowly Kalima and Hecate. Greek. Like I don't know what it is. Like Greek mythology is like one of the biggest mythologies that people honor, and I don't know why, but I love the Greek mythology. I've been studying it more in depth besides just the Olympian gods and the Titans. One Titan I'm absolutely fascinated by and eventually might start working with is Prometheus. And a lot of people are afraid of Hades. Even in Greek ancient times, they would not worship him. He had very few temples because, of course, he's a personification of the underworld. But Hades, to me, he's kind of like Lucifer in the Judeo mythologies. Not the fact that he's supposedly evil or dark, but he basically got the short end of the stick, in my opinion. He's kind of like the outcasts, which I identify with. Which is why I usually go towards more darker deities because they're usually outcasted. They're usually seen as the weird ones. Same with Hecate. She was a Titaness before she was revered as a goddess. She helped the Titans and Zeus. Zeus was even afraid of her ass because of how powerful she was. But she did assist in the war against the Titans and helped them win, which is why Zeus gave her command over the seas and skies too, as well as the underworld. I think she helped. Yeah, she helped Persephone too. She helped Persephone with getting in and out of the underworld. Um, Prometheus to me, I see him as an amazing deity because he's the one who created humans in the Greek mythology, and he had compassion towards humans. In the Greek mythology, the one deity I don't like and I don't care for is Zeus. I will never work with him. Like his energies just gross me out. I don't like him. That's just my opinion. I kind of see him as a douchebag in the mythology. I just do. I know there are people who do worship and work with Zeus, but I don't like him. Lilith, yes, Lilith to me was the first one in the Greek, not the Greek, the Judeo mythology that stuck her middle finger up to God and said, "I'm not listening to you." So that's why she's cool as hell to me. Because I personally, over the years, I don't like the Judeo-Christian path. I don't like Christianity. I don't like the church. I don't. It just makes me very uncomfortable when anyone even brings out a Bible. Yeah, right. Like as soon as someone starts talking about Christianity or the Bible, I get very uncomfortable and I don't want to hear about it. I just don't. Like I just want to hiss when they talk about the Bible. I still have fucking Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on my damn door, even though there's a huge sign in the front of the building that says no soliciting. They still come on the door. The first thing they always ask, "Do you believe in Jesus?" I'm like, "No." Do you not see how I'm dressed? Shit, even at work, I had this lady because she seen my necklaces and she handed me a pamphlet. I was telling me about their new church and how they want to invite me. I'm like, ugh. I just told her, no offense, but I will never go to your church. I don't go to church. I might burn. Because to me, you can believe what you want. I don't care. It's your beliefs. But the Judeo Christian path is very misogynistic. They're very. I do have a pentacle on my door, actually. I have a huge pentacle thing that Draco made years ago, and I still keep it. A lot of the stuff I have in my apartment, actually, a lot of it Draco made. There's like a few pentacle dream catchers. Can you see one? Like, there's one over here. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. No, you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it. Never mind. It's a blue dream catcher. I have pentacles all over my home. Ever since I was a little kid, before I was even discovered as a witch, I was obsessed with the pentacle. Which, by the way, I got this new one. because it was time to retire my old one, which I don't know where the hell it is, honestly. I lost it. I'm pissed. I had that one for years and it disappeared. Because I stopped wearing it because I have a pentacle tattooed on me. But sometimes I wear sweaters and stuff, and I want people to see my pentacle. I want them to see that I'm a witch and I'm proud of it. And a lot of people freak the hell out when they see my Baphomet necklace. They're always fascinated by my crystals I wear. I wear crystals all the time. Right now I'm working with my tiger's eye again for my freaking anxiety. Because I'm obsessed with crystals. But that's pretty much it. My phone's about to die, so I'm going to cut this short. I wanted to say thank you for everybody. Thank you for listening to me talk, bitch, vent, whatnot. What area of the U.S. do you live in? I live in Ohio, which is like the eastern part of the United States. It's a crappy state, in my opinion. It is the only state where you need a heater and an air conditioner in your fucking room because you don't know what weather you're going to get. You guys as well, everyone, I hope everybody has a great Monday, great full moon. Enjoy it. Have a wonderful day. Don't let people get to you if you work in retail or you work with the public. You too, Jim, Witchy Jim. Thank you guys so much. I love all of you. Thank you so much for... Blessed be. Blessed be, everybody. Thank you so much for always attending my videos and watching my videos. I love all of you. Blessed be.